Hi, this is Priscilla with Alzheimer's Coachella Valley. I'm the programs manager here, and today I'm sitting with Russell Wong, who is one of our students in our dementia education classes. These are classes we do once a month. And Russell, what brought you to ACV to take classes with us?
Well, I originally found ACV just based on a simple Google search. I had to move my mother out here to the Coachella Valley back in 2017, and she was diagnosed with like a mild case of dementia. And so, I wasn't really in the healthcare industry at that time. And so, just for my own knowledge, I started to do a Google search on Alzheimer's dementia, and simply came up Alzheimer's Coachella Valley. And then I saw what kind of programs you had, such as the support groups, and that's what kind of brought me on board here, where I joined a couple of support groups early on back in, I think, 2017 or early 2018, and that's how I became familiar with you.
All right, great. And you started taking the classes with us, I think, just this past spring when we started doing the online virtual classes. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. So in 2018, I ended up going to CNEI, which is California Nurses Education Institute over in Palm Springs. Great training facility. And that's where I got my Certified Nursing Assistant certification, which is a CNA. And then I'm also a Certified Home Health Aide, which is a CHHA with them. And so I've got my professional certifications at that school, and with that I do need continuing education credits. We need 48 continuing education credits every 2 years. And then as I was researching for programs that do these certified trainings, I came across again ACV as well, and you offer them online starting I think May or June because of COVID, and I started
Right.
taking them then.
Great. How have you been finding those classes?
I think they're wonderful. I think they're great for education. Even if you're not looking to get your continuing education units or credits, they're just a wonderful educational opportunity. Miss Edwina teaches this course, and she's just so knowledgeable. She's been in the industry for a long time, and she has so much history. She's well known in this Coachella Valley, and she just has so much knowledge to share. And not just her, but a lot of the participants as well. They kind of can tell their stories, and you're always learning. There's always one thing you can learn at every session, so they're just wonderful.
Fantastic. I know. As you know, since we've gone virtual, I've been watching those classes as well, and I love how she will throw in her own real life example with every topic that she brings up. So it sort of makes it more relatable for you guys. So you're also a professional caregiver, as you mentioned. Have you been able to take any of the knowledge that you've gained here and use it um, with your mom and then with your clients that you work with here in the valley?
Yes, I've actually used some of the techniques with my mother, who she did have a stroke in 2017, and because of the stroke, her short-term memory was really affected. And part of dementia, it's has to deal with memory loss. And so some of the things I learned in the classes I do use on my mother when I'm communicating with her. She really isn't very verbal at this point, but she acknowledges things. I'm able to bring up photos, talk about the past, talk about my father, and they've helped a lot just kind of bridge that communication gap, just to kind of get her engaged a little bit more, just kind of watching TV or just talking when people come for a visit, just how to really engage them when she does have issues with her memory.
That's great. I think that makes it so much more meaningful for you and for her um, when now you know how to make those connections with her.
Absolutely, because again, I had zero experience dealing with anyone with dementia or memory issues, and again, this just helps me with my knowledge and how I deal with my mother and as well my patients. Fortunately, the patients I've had haven't had any really medical issues in terms of like dementia or Alzheimer's, but again, I've got the knowledge, so if I do encounter patients or anyone else in the future, I could kind of recognize those signs and kind of be able to communicate a little bit better with them.
All right. And how important is it that our classes are so convenient for you? Are you finding our classes really convenient to take and fits with your schedule?
Absolutely. I believe the classes are the last Thursday of the month at 5:30, and everybody has a busy schedule. And actually, being that they're online, it's great because I get home at work about 4 o'clock after I clean up, shower, have a little something to eat. It's almost 5:30, and then I don't have to worry about driving another 20 minutes to come here for class, where I could just easily pop on my computer, turn on my webcam, and join the class right away. So it's super convenient for me. And then it's something I plan every last Thursday of the month. I just know we have our training schedule.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today. So happy to have you as part of our program, and we'll look forward to seeing you at our next class.
Yes, definitely, and thank you so much. I mean, ACV has been great, and the Coachella Valley is so lucky to have ACV as part of the community. And more people just need to know about it. Just what resources are out there just to help people, and that's what you're here for. So thank you.
You're welcome.